Hear and obey the viewing gods. Watch Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, and Xena, Warrior Princess. Weekdays starting at 6 on USA Network. You're watching the first ever Herc and Xena Battle-on-a-thon, only on USA.
I hope you enjoyed that scene as much as I enjoyed filming it. Renee and I actually ad-libbed quite a lot of the resuscitation scene. And it's quite difficult for two fairly young actresses, so it still makes my heart glad. All right, what's next? Next is from Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, The King of Thieves. This episode has the mammoth talents of the wonderful Bruce Campbell. Bruce is one of the most fantastic physical comedians you'll ever meet, so we're very happy to have him on board. Take a look.
And now the Herc and Xena Battle-on-a-thon continues.
In another episode with Autolycus, there's a scene where Autolycus meets his evil twin ego, his id, and it is taken word for word from an Evil Dead scene where Ash meets Bad Ash. How was that, huh? All right, let's see what's next. Thank you. Another Bruce Campbell special. It's a royal couple of thieves. Bruce is one of the most fantastic physical comedians.
This is not good.
It's Bruce Campbell-a-thon.
And now the Herc and Xena Battle-on-a-thon continues.
In a royal couple of thieves, this is where we rip off, this is where we pay homage to Peter Gunn with our Dance of the Seven Veils, but on our budget it became the Dance of the Three Veils. Here we go. Groovin', we are rockin' now. Let's see what's next. Thank you. It's back. Oh, the gauntlet from Hercules, The Legendary Journeys. This is where we get to see Bob Trevor wearing drag. This was the second time I ever played Xena. And it's a very dark episode, very moody and stylish. Take a look.
And now the Herc and Xena Battle-on-a-thon continues.
In the gauntlet, Xena really takes a pummeling. It was my first introduction to the physicality of the role, to stunt fighting, and I got licked. Take a look at this.
USA Network's Herc and Xena Battle-on-a-thon continues with Hercules, The Legendary Journeys.
Terrifying. I'm sure it's all going to come all right, though. They're going to be friends one day. All right, here we go. Thank you very much. What's next? Hooves and Harlots. In the ride to battle, the chariots have been drawn by centaurs. And since we didn't have many centaurs available on the day, we cheated it, but it looks all right. Take a look. So, back to the episode.
And now the Herc and Xena Battle-on-a-thon continues.
In Hooves and Harlots, I have a big fight with Queen Melosa of the Amazons, and we fight with chobos, which are those sticks. They're about 2.5 feet, and we were really going for it. So it was quite a challenging fight. Take a look.
USA Network's Herc and Xena Battle-on-a-thon continues with Xena, Warrior Princess.
In Greek mythology, the goddess of vengeance was Nemesis, and that's why today an unbeatable rival is known as your nemesis. And here's a good one for her.
USA Network's Herc and Xena Battle-on-a-thon continues with Hercules, The Legendary Journeys.
Got to love those bad girls. Next, please. Here we go. What are we up to? Hour 7? Something like that. And the answer is The Reckoning from Xena. Oh, this has got that bad old Aries in it.
Imagine how awesome together we'd be.
He's always flirting with Xena. They've got this love-hate, lust-hate relationship.
Come melt into me.
Stay away, Xena. Don't trust him. He's bad to the bone.
And now the Herc and Xena Battle-on-a-thon continues. Coming up next, Xena, Warrior Princess.
to remember that on the day we ad-libbed that Xena pops Gabrielle one. Renee and I thought that would be funny, so it made it in the final cut, I think. Take a look at it.
USA Network's Herc and Xena Battle-on-a-thon continues with Xena, Warrior Princess.
I hope you enjoyed The Reckoning, and let's find out what's next. Thank you. And it is from Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, Outcast, starring Kevin Sorbo and me. In this episode, we already knew that Xena was going into series, so I had dyed my hair dark. They brought back the Lila character, which I had played previously. Kevin couldn't let this go by, so he slipped in a little ad-lib about, doesn't she remind you of Xena? Of course, Lawless says no, not a bit, so watch out for it. Here we go.
And now the Herc and Xena Battle-on-a-thon continues. Coming up next, Hercules, The Legendary Journeys.
From the beginning, the world was filled with great mythical beauty. From the beginning, the world was threatened by angry, powerful beasts. From the beginning, she was the beauty who fought the beasts. Princess. Warrior. Legend.
I have many skills.
Lucy Lawless is Xena, Warrior Princess. Weeknights on USA Network.